Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day yesterday. Yeah, well, especially a good day with your family, if you've got family. Yeah, but as I said, like the one in yesterday, the point of the one yesterday basically says you want people to see God. Well, of course, by people, the most important people that you want to see God is your family. Yeah, if you're waiting for someone else to do it, then stop waiting. You've got to stop waiting, because you are the best possibility that your family will come to God. It's you. You're the one they see. If they don't see it in you, they won't be looking elsewhere. If someone else comes and says that they are someone of God, what they're going to be talking about is you. They're going to be talking about how their son or their daughter or their mother, their father, supposedly had God, and yet God didn't help them, and God let them down, and God didn't work in their life, and God let them suffer, etc., etc., etc. Now, of course, you've got to have understanding, because if the devil is making you suffer, you can't say it's God, because when I said yesterday about let God work in you, let God work, sort you out, and let people see that. The problem is, if it's not God doing it, don't say it's God, because you won't be sorted out. If it's the devil doing it, you won't be sorted out. To be sorted out, it has to be God doing it. The devil doing it, So you've got to know who's operating in your life. If it's God, then it's going to turn out fantastic, because it's God, and He won't be doing anything in your life unless there's a fantastic, incredible reason why. He'll be doing something to bless you. The devil will be doing something to curse you, to make your life worse, to make you blame God, to make you blame others, to make you blame yourself, to make your depression worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But if God is working in your life, then let people see that. Let people see Father God working. Let people see His love operating in your life. Especially your family. I say, your family, the only chance really, you are the only chance that your family has. And your family is your best chance of fruit. Because if you're doing well, like for example, Bambini's grown. Okay. Now, I'm too close. I can't necessarily see him growing. In the video I did yesterday, I talked about the fact he's still very, very small, and I'm concerned about his growth. Maybe he's not growing quick enough. Maybe I need to change the way I'm doing things. Other people, like I just saw Colin, and Colin said, my God, he's getting bigger. He's getting really big, Colin said. Well, to me, that isn't the case. But someone who I see on a regular basis, like you'll see family on a regular basis, they will see your growth. They will see your development in God. They will see that far more than anyone else. Same as you say, a friend or a work colleague, someone who you see on a regular basis is going to see that. You're hoping that in the future God will help you to be an evangelist and to be able to evangelize to all these strangers. Well, you've got all these people that you can minister to silently. And you do know the best way of ministering is silent. Especially if you're trying to minister to a friend or to family. The best way to minister is not to even mention the Bible. Don't even mention anything like that. Mention when they ask. So if they see God doing wonderful, beautiful things in your life, then okay. Well, I've said, I'm still waiting for a lot of stuff. I am. Now, I have a choice now. Because I've only got the one dog, I could go on the council list for a council property. And I could probably get a council property. But that's me going to the world for a solution that I've gone to God for and I've been waiting on God for. Now, Colin's advice is I should go on the council list. I should do that. Right? Okay, that may work. I may get a place here. But that may mean, or probably will mean, that I miss out on the place that God has for me. If he has a place for me. Yeah? So, I've got to understand, on that. Does God have a place for me? Because if he does, put it this way. If God has a place for me, and I move into a wonderful place, that's going to make people like Colin realise that actually God is working in my life. God is doing amazing things in my life. I just had to be patient. And maybe he has to also be patient. Yeah, that maybe the same God will work in his life. But if I go according to the world, then the example I'm setting for Colin is he's going to go according to the world. Right? Now, obviously, there's no point me waiting on God to do something, because if God is telling me that I need to go according to the council and get a council property, because the place he has for me won't be available for another 5 years, and I could be in a better place until then I've got to do that. So again, it's understanding. Is it the devil telling me to wait? Or is it God? If the devil's telling me to wait because he knows I'm going to be in this place for another 5 years and I'm going to be annoyed and miserable in this place, then I should probably try and get out the easiest way possible. And quickest. And wait on God for what God still has. Because if it's the devil saying to me wait, and I'm telling to other people no, I'm going to wait because God's saying wait, it will end up with nothing. It will end up with me still being here. On the day I die, I'll still be in this tiny, horrible little flat. If it isn't God. If it is God, then I have to say, okay, I need to allow God to work it out and for people to see that. And not look to anything else. But, as I say, it's incredibly important to understand who is the one operating. Who is the one giving you that idea. If it's God, then stand on it. And shout it out. Let people see. Because what people are going to see is going to be glorious. It's going to be fantastic. But if it's a devil, then what people are going to see is the absolute opposite of that. So, Like in the church I was in, there was a lady who had an issue with, I think probably a local council. She had a council house, I think. And she had repairs and stuff that needed to be done in her place. And it wasn't being done. She appealed all of that. She went through the process of the council. And eventually they did the work. They agreed to do the work. But people were then thanking God for that. She was going according to the process of the world. She did things according to the process of the world, and that bore fruit. Now, did God tell her to do things that way? I have no idea. But, in the end, she'll be in a place that's got all its work done. But there may have been a longer process because she went according to the world. Or maybe not, I don't know. But that's the point. Who is the one telling you to do things in a certain way? Because if it's a devil, you may still get God working, but it'd be a more diluted version. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to leave you to it. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic week. Be a blessing and be blessed. Bye-bye.